y'all, how we doing? I know it's been like a week or two since I made a video for you guys. I've been lagging on that dyno, huh? Been trying to get this one to the dyno. For some reason, Mike's boy Jason, Whipple Z, he couldn't get us in that one day. But it's all good. It left me a little bit of time to mess with this car and you know, get it ready for the dyno. But today I got a little something special for you guys. My boy Juan with Blowing 86, that red 4i that you guys have been asking about. When you guys seen him in my first video, we went to the track. He's gonna be coming by and we're gonna be doing a little review, popping the hood on that thing and seeing what it makes it go. So I thought you guys would like that. I'm gonna do a little full review on it. We're gonna talk to him about the car. We're gonna go from ass to front and tell you guys all the parts that it's got. We're gonna go for a little ride, maybe have him do some flybys, see how it sounds. And all right, y'all, yeah. So my boy Juan's about to pull up, but what he doesn't know is he just recently, he's a handyman, like construction worker, guys. So he just recently did some work on my house, plumbing and just fixing, painting. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it, bro, because I work on his car and I hook him up, you know. And so he hooked me up, and so I was like, nah, I don't do that shit. So what he don't know is that when we hit the dyno up, got him this nice little boost controller from my buddy Chris. But yeah, so he rushed this thing out for me last minute. It's a manual boost controller, but this is a cockpit style. And see this little thing right here, you mount it up. And it's really nice, it's billet. And it's cable driven, a nice cable. Turn up the boost, turn it up. So he'll like that. So he's about to pull up any second, so stay tuned, fellas. Whoa, I hear something. I hear something. Woo, there it is. There it is, fellas. That's that Blown 86 for y'all. Street driver. Yo, what's up, dog?
What's up, bro?
Let's hear this thing, man. Woo, yeah. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, y'all, here it is. My buddy Juan.
How you doing?
Y'all know him. He's Smokey86 on Instagram. I'll put the link up. And this is his 1986 Foxbody coupe, fellas. Man, this car right here. Go ahead, man. Let's pop the hood on this thing. This is gonna be starting off the series. Pop the hood. Show them what we got.
This is the first.
Woo, baby. Y'all see it. No holes in this thing. Everything is done. Everything is clean.
All done by Ed.
All done here. All it took was some time and money.
Money,
a
lot of money.
Yeah, so this car, guys, has a funny story. You know, when he first brought this car to me, it was a stock built 302 or 306 that we got from a guy. And it had a supercharger, had 42-pound injectors. It still had a T-Rex pump. And well, long story short, this thing, yeah, we made a tune for it on a quarter horse chip. And she was spicy. She was making 12 pounds. He had told me, oh, the motor's a 306. Yeah, you know, it's good to put some boost on it. We had got it from a local guy. We won't mention no names, but we got it from a guy and he said it was all good. So I put a spicy little tune-up in it with my buddy Chris, We burned the chip. Call Juan over. I said, come on, let's go drive this thing. And it drove great. I mean, this thing was pulling for one pull, and he was like, oh my God. And he had never even felt boost. And so we freaking wrap it up. I burned the chip. Everything was cool. The next morning, I come into the shop. She's puffing white smoke, fellas. Y'all know what that means. Blown head gasket. I was like, oh shit, now I gotta call my guy and tell him. And you know, at first he was a brand new customer, so I was stressed out. I was stressed out about calling him and telling him, and this was the first motor I had ever blown up. And so I call him up and I was like, well, yeah, it was fun, but it ain't gonna last. And so I told him the news, and he says, well, guess we're gonna have to build it better. And y'all know, as any mechanic doesn't want to hear bad news, but if he was to hear any good answer, it would be that one. So right then and there, I knew. I was like, man, this is the customer for me, and I think we're gonna make something nice out of it if he lets me. And so come to this guy right here. So we took the block out, and the stock block had a broken ear on the bell housing, right? Yeah. And so my buddy Wes at the machine shop, he was like, get this thing out of here, garbage, right?
Send it to the scrap yard.
And so I don't know what made us do it, but he's like, oh well, let's get another block. And at the time there was no stock blocks at any of the shops, so we pulled the trigger on this block, and it's a 347 Dart. He got it built at local machine shop, Clark's Machine Shop. Gary Clark built it with my boy Wes. And what you got in there? What's it got?
Yeah, so it's a Dart block. It's a Dart, and it's got a scat crank with a 347, right? The chrome Wally.
Yeah, forged crank, forged rods. It's got Racetech pistons and Carrillo rods, right?
CP Carrillo, yeah.
CP Carrillo rods, Racetech pistons, scat forged 4340 crank.
Trick Flow 190.
Trick Flow 190 heads, and believe it or not, an on-3 kit that's used, right?
Yeah, like two pieces. I think it's two kits in one.
It's two different kits that we took to make one good kit.
Because you can't get them here. So.
You know, you guys know, we live in Cala. F yeah.
So we did what we had, and then his buddy Chris down at Power Adder Solutions hooked us up with this 76
millimeter turbo precision, and that was a game changer right there.
That was it for me.
We had the eBay turbo on this thing,
China,
and
it wasn't gonna cut it.
She wasn't making much boost, you know, and it wasn't spooling very fast. So buddy Chris hooked it up with this one, and
thank you, Chris.
We barely are on our first set of springs on it. It's only on 10 pounds right now. But guess what?
Based on baby boost.
Yeah, some baby boost, but I got a little surprise for you. You ready for some more or what?
Yeah. It's big boy Blue Spring.
I don't know if he's ready, but come take a look, man. I got something for you. Since you be hooking me up with all the work on my house and doing such a good job, I got you this little boost controller right here. It's a cockpit style, cable driven. It's from this company called Hallman that my buddy Chris recommended. And pretty much it's just like a lead off. I mean, one wastegate hose here and then the other one here. And it comes with two springs. It comes with a heavy spring and a light spring. And this heavy spring will let you go from 0 to 10, and the other one from...
I like that. I like those
What
numbers.
You think? 10 more or...
Yeah. All the boosts.
Small first, small increments. We're on 10 right now.
10 is too little now. At first I started off with, what is it, like 5 pounds what it comes with?
6, 7?
6, the smallest spring you can, and I was like, oh, this is scary.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, now 2,000 miles in, I'm like, you know what, that's nothing.
Yeah,
roast
so
these Toyos.
let's put this at 15, fellas.
Yeah, 15.
Let's
15.
quit playing, right?
Big boy number.
So another thing that we gotta tell him
Right
is a big date on this Tuesday coming up for your car.
Tuesday the 28th.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to Hayward and Next Gen, and we're gonna put this thing on the dyno. So that's why we're doing this extra boost. Yeah, you know, we could go there and make a good number on a pound of boost, but we want to make a little bit more. So we'll turn her up on the dyno. We'll make a base run on the spring she's at right now, and then we'll keep going. So
I'm ready.
all right, so let's start at the back. So what she got in the back? She got a 8.8 in there.
8.8, yeah. It's a Posi True Track.
Yep.
C-clip eliminator.
C-clip eliminators.
And then you also did
what gears you got?
355s.
355s in
They're
this
good.
thing.
They're good because it's right where the turbo likes to be, highway. So on the street, it's doable. On the street, on highway, it's nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
A lot of mile an hour, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we got what do we got in rear suspension?
We got the Viking. I believe they're the Crusader, right?
Crusaders, yeah, double adjustables.
Double adjustables. They're the best bang for your buck. These things are the shit. I just drove this thing from LA and back. It was like 6 hours. Felt like I was in a Cadillac. This thing didn't even bottom out because I was on SVE coilovers and my people don't do it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, SVE. Nothing
Yeah.
guys,
so y'all see the nice. It's not too low because we drive it a lot on the street. And brakes, so we got the Cobra brakes in the back.
Cobra
brakes. Okay, and so it's on the coilovers. Control arms, what do we got?
These are the Maximum Motorsports. They're the adjustable ride heights, but we don't need those anymore with the coilovers. So we just
Maximum Motorsport arms.
And then I believe they're J&M uppers.
J&M uppers.
I can't really remember.
And you got subframes too, right?
Full length subframes for Maximum Motorsports.
Transmission in it?
The transmission is a T56 Magnum, and woo, that thing is the way to go, guys. If you guys want
Magnum?
eco mode, 6-speed, you got to get a custom drive shaft though.
Custom drive shaft. Where do you get the drive shaft?
South
Bay Driveline.
South Bay Driveline.
They build all our drive shafts. Our boy South Bay.
Thank you, guys.
Steve Johnson at South Bay Driveline. Y'all know him.
Yeah.
Get one done and you won't have any problems.
No problem. Zero vibration at all. And we took it to the track. It hooked on stickies and nothing.
Balanced. 140.
The billet yoke.
Billet yokes.
Yeah. Do the upgrade while you're there.
So
then the clutch is a McLeod RXT 1200.
Yeah.
And that is the best clutch you can get, in my opinion.
Yep.
Feels like a stock pedal. Remember we went into it, we're like, this pedal's gonna be
something's wrong with it.
It's super soft. It's like a stock clutch.
So all right, then we're working ourselves up to the top. Fuel system, what you got for a fuel system?
So the Aeromotive, it's an A1000 pump in the tank, and it's the Cobra style tank, so it's got like the sump in it. And then we did dash 10 AN feed, and what is it,
8 AN return.
8 AN, yeah. So
yeah, so she's fed
ID 1200s or 13?
ID 1200 injectors, and she's not on E yet though.
Not yet. We're working on that.
Is that next or
that's the next mod, E85.
Man,
I heard it's the way to go.
That E is the shit.
With gas prices, you know, can't beat E85.
Yeah. So what do we got for this cooling system? This is one of the this is like a Griffin, right?
I believe so. It's
it's a Griffin radiator with the Spall fans.
Twin fans.
And the fans are run off the Holley EFI.
Yeah, Holley EFI controls everything. And
yeah. Oh, that's one other thing we haven't mentioned. This thing runs on a Holley Terminator X, tuned by me. You guys know.
Fast Eddie's tuned.
I don't be talking a lot about my tuning because I'm not a pro tuner, but I get down. All right, let's check out this interior, Smoke.
All right, it's a little dirty because I drive this thing, so.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that, fellas. Got a quick release, the NRG. He's got the Holley 12-inch dash in here. Let's take a look at this.
See that fuel pump?
Oh my God, that thing is stupid loud. right, y'all. There it is. 2,000 miles in a year. And man, I'll tell you, he drove this thing all the way to LA, right?
Yeah, all the way to LA to Fabulous Fords.
Fab Fords.
And, Urbandale Speedway. It was
man.
It was an experience. This thing is.
I was a little bit scared.
No.
I was a little bit scared, and he's like, "I'm taking this dog over there," and I'm like,
"No trailer queen."
Man, I hope you don't park it at a shady hotel, and then we wake up with nothing there. And but yeah, man, he made it good, and you know, this thing has got a little cage in here, bolted in. One of my most proudest things I got with this car, though, is I completely rewired this thing with Ron Francis, and I mean, I went all crazy on it. Every wire is like, you know, that much longer than the other, and it's all hooked up, all clean. Everything is, you know, there isn't many wires on this. The factory wiring's gone.
Yeah, everything's gone. Pretty much the car got gutted, and we started from a shell. Pretty much, it's a roller shell, I guess, right?
Yeah, it was a roller.
For about a year.
So this is a 2-year build. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, that shit's too long for this build, but building the motor, that was 6 months, you know.
COVID happened.
COVID happened.
Couldn't get parts, couldn't get shipped, get nothing.
Yeah, and then for me, you guys know I'm not a painter. I do a little bit of fabrication, but this is actually the first and only Scott rod panel install that I ever done on a car, and I did all the fab work. I did all the body work on it. Me, my brother, and Pablo and Eddie. And y'all see how good it came out. All this is shaved. Everything. No holes in this thing. So as you guys can see, man, she's a piece of art right here, and I can't believe that he drives this thing every day.
I drive it everywhere. I try to drive it as much as I can. I work, so it stays in the garage, but Saturdays and Sundays, if I can drive it, it's out in the streets. You'll see it.
That's why we build them, right, fellas? I try to do the same. All right, well, you guys got a little bit of taste of what it looks like on top. Let's look at this thing on the lift, and let's get a peek at what she looks like from the bottom, because you guys know that's the most important. So right?
Yeah, you can eat off this thing. Everything is brand new. There's nothing shady, no Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, nah, man, this thing looks clean.
Like that.
All right, so let's put it up and see what you guys think.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in, talk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game so they stay on their toes. Stay in your lane, how to stay on the go. I can play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me, then I double up again, none of their knows. None of them cold, they just got lucky but never adapted, so I'm to the one if it's coming to blows. My enemies cutting it close, I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke, I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything.
All right, y'all, there it is.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but I like it's new what you're telling.
You got the Viking coilovers, Maximum Motorsport. All right, what else we got down here, Smoke? We got the QA1,
and then we just got a new rack for it. Like what? Before I went to LA, we got a new rack because it was blown.
It was leaking.
It was garbage.
Fuel system,
clean fuel watch.
Ran alongside the frame. Maximum Motorsport arms. Got the BMR torque box reinforcements.
Yeah, those are a must.
Yeah, we got those up in there.
Tell them about that exhaust.
Guys.
Custom 3-inch exhaust.
Custom 3-inch exhaust. Yeah, I don't even want to know how it was to fit this thing
all the way
in there.
From, what is this, from the Y all the way?
Yeah, so it's all the way.
There's that South Bay drive shaft.
There's a drive shaft.
Thing is
Sonax billet yokes.
massive.
T56 Magnum. Look at that monster. Damn, that ain't no little T5 in there, fellas. You're gonna have to wrestle this guy out.
He's heavy.
Moroso oil pan. QuickTime bell housing. Got the Viking shocks in the front. Strut, coilover, whatever.
Double adjustable.
God, this thing is nice, fellas. And then the exhaust is not the stock one that it comes with. And 3-inch tips. I had to fucking fit these things in there.
Shout out to Boy for those.
He's got the Aeromotive tank also with the Cobra style pump. And the tires.
Toyo R888Rs. They're
only ones you gotta
the only
go.
ones you gotta go with. Once you hit a certain boost, they're not gonna handle, but they're better than anything else you'll get.
Got Maximum Motorsport subframe connectors, Stifler's cross member energy mount. I think it's all Aeromotive too, right?
Yeah, Aeromotive.
Everything Aeromotive in this. Yeah, there she is, fellas. We got precision wastegate. Man, I want to go drive her, see what she feels like. All right, y'all, here it is. This is the reference line, and then this is the, I guess, choke off line. And yeah, we about to crank her up. How many more pounds?
5 more, so it's on. It should be on like 15-ish. Yeah.
All right.
That should be good. And then if it's not enough, we'll go.
Crank her up more?
Yeah, 18 for the streets is
always more boost.
You can never have.
But you know,
boost.
we're on street pump gas, so
91.
I think the most I want to run is 14 to 15.
Yeah,
that's
keep
it.
it safe.
Yeah, so
until we go E85, because we're going E85 eventually. But
yeah, all right,
cool. Let's do it.
Get her down. So good. We just went for a ride, making 13 pounds. Gonna do a little lick for me right here. Man, she's riding nice. She was making 13 pounds, but I saw it was dropping off, so I just did a little log right now and yeah, see why that boost is dropping off. You know, maybe it's just got a leak. All right, yeah. Woo! right, y'all. What you guys think? Stay tuned for next week. We're gonna have a real good time Tuesday. Nice time at the dyno. And we're gonna see what she does. But for now, that's all we got, fellas. What you think?
It's pulling good.
You ready for dyno pull at 13 pounds, 14 pounds?
14? Yeah, I'd be happy with like 550, 600 to the wheels. I'd be happy. I'd be a happy customer.
Oh yeah, on pump gas?
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
It's good. We're only running 17 degrees of timing. And it's not that much boost, you know?
Yeah. It's a street car, you know, I like to drive it everywhere, so
Yeah.
So I also don't really want.
Yeah, we don't want those problems.
I don't want all those problems. The 700, 800s, that's too much.
19 pounds of boost and shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
14, 15 is good.
Yeah.
So whatever.
All right, fellas. Hope you guys liked it.
See you guys.
Tuesday.
Stay tuned.
We'll have another video on this one and possibly my car. All right, stay tuned, fellas. All right, bro. Thanks for showing us the car.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll see you
Yep.
later.
Yep. Hope y'all liked it. Woo! Take one last look at that dash, fellas. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that screen right there.
Yeah.
That second one.
Second one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's the racing one. I use that at the track.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, bro. Have a good
Appreciate
night.
you, man.
Thank you.
All right, fellas. Hope y'all liked it. Have a good night. See you on the next one.